Hey guys, welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. In today's video, we are at the end of day 22, less than a minute of logging into day 23 of our new free-to-play account using my download link, which gets us the Mausoleum Mage, if it would ever load. Dude, had a power outage last night. The Fayne, the Tagoar, and also the Deacon Armstrong. We're taking the Supreme Gallic Code, and we're just trying to do everything in the game to complete Arbiter missions using only those 3 units, plus the one we added in was Armature. But I've got an update for you guys because I wanted to go through the couple units that I pulled. Now, in my summon session, you guys would have seen in... Dude, the game is laggy as hell at the moment. You would have seen the pull that I did, which was the Skull Lord Vargal. Now, I'm still super excited about this guy. But, you know, I've been sort of getting any ancient shards where I can and just popping them. And we kind of struck a really good double, which is honestly better than the legendary that we pulled. And that is the double of Joreg, who I pulled and I was like, sweet, I've got someone to pair with Vargal to make him, you know, proc. And then we pulled the Skull Crusher. Now, as soon as I pulled these, I was like, I'm sure I can overlap these ally protects to have like a really good clan boss team. Turns out apparently that is like a common strategy for Ultra Nightmare. So that is what I'm going to build for my Ultra Nightmare team. You can see here, unfortunately, I decided just to put my skill books into them to see how I went. I got Joreg in the first one. The Skull Crusher, we went 3 skills into the basic, which kind of sucks because if there was a basic that I wanted to upgrade between the two of them, it would be this one because it's the decrease attack. But, you know, I've got other decrease attackers anyway. So that is what we actually managed to pull just in some ancient shards, which I am super excited about. We also, like, we've been lucky. I think I've done about 5 or 6 ancients, and we also got a second Vildrax because there's one there and there's another one there. So we actually managed to pull 3 epics in about, I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 of the ancients, which is pretty solid. Just finishing off this 2x event. Now, that's what I said. I'm super excited for this. I want to give you guys an update with where we're at on the Arbiter push because I think we could beat my previous record of 30 days on this account if I want to waste 500 gems, which is something that I did do on the previous account. But we have done, and I will be doing videos for all the different dungeons, but I think I've done level 20 of all the dungeons, except Ice Golem, because I didn't have a point to go in and do that because it's Ice Golem, like, who cares? But yeah, we've got, not Minotaur, we've done Spiders 20, which is on farm, we've done Dragons 20, 21's easier than 20 for me, so we did Dragons 21. Fire Knight, we got 20, and I'm actually farming 20 at the moment for the Fire Knight tournament, just to go ahead and get those extra points, which I'll talk about in a sec. And that's kind of where we're at. Like I said, when I look to doing the Arbiter missions, the only things that really matter are getting level 20 on all of the dungeons, and then also getting decent damage in the clan boss, which we are doing decent damage. My most recent attack, if we go here to Nightmare, because I've done masteries on Mausoleum Mage and also the Deacon Armstrong now. Fayne is the only one left. But I think my last attack was around 18 or 19 million after I did those masteries. So I'm pretty happy with our clan boss damage as well. Like I said, we got something to look forward to in the Ultra Nightmare as well. So yeah, I'm keen to build these teams up for this account as well. But we are on the home stretch. As I mentioned over here, we've completed this mission. As you can see, I'm just not overcapping my stamina. I need to upgrade an affinity bonus to level 9, which over here we've got 928, so we have enough to do that as well, so we can complete that one. And because the day has just ticked over into the new day, we do have the Spirit Keep open, and so now we have the Spirit Keep, which is this one here that we've got to do. We've got our Spirit Champion ready to go. We've got our Magic Champion now almost ready to go, because the Magic Champion we are now going to build is going to be the Joreg. I was tossing up whether I did the Apothecary or what. We are going to build this guy now. We're going to look straight to building our Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team with him and Skull Crusher. That is my plan going forward. So he will be my 6-star for that. And then obviously my 6-star Ascension will be Mausoleum Mage. Fayne's going to be the Spirit. And then I've got to do my Void, which I think we're just going to have to do the Bellower. I did pop like 3 Void summons to see if I could get anything else to build. We've got 2 copies of her now. And who else did we pull? We pulled, let me filter by Void. Boom, 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 hide. There we go. Yeah, we pulled Fellhound, but like that's like a cheesy quick farm type thing. And we pulled these two. So our voids aren't really looking too great. So I'll probably just end up doing the Bellower, put him on a stun set, help me in tower, and that's kind of the way we're going to go about that one. We do still have some void shards, but I'd rather wait for a 2x just based on how good my ancients on 2x have been. We got the 7, and then obviously we've got the 1 primal as well. And that is where we are currently at. Really happy with it. The one thing I am really struggling in at the moment is real-time arena, because basically real-time arena, Gallic is my only DPS for it. And if they ban Gallic, I just lose. I have still been managing to get my 5 wins, but it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. Let's call it that. I always lead with Deacon, Armstrong, Tagoar and put Gallic in the back. So they think, oh man, I got to ban the speed lead Deacon Armstrong with the defense break, and just hope that they don't realize that I've only got 1 damage dealer on my team. So that has been my ploy throughout there. Eventually, I'm going to be pretty set because I'll be able to run like I'll be able to run Gallic, the Deacon. Then I'll be able to run Magna and also Arbiter when I get Arbiter. So then I've got my 2 speed leads. I got 2 gauge boosters. I got 2 nukers, and then I can fill in that final slot with whatever I want to fill in the gaps. So no matter what they ban, I have a way to sort of speed nuke. And that's kind of what I am looking at doing for this early stage of real-time arena. Let me know if you guys have any other thoughts about that. But yeah, I like this account. I'm really enjoying this account more than the other account at the moment. I really like what I've pulled, what my progression path is. Yes, I got Nut on the other account, but it's just not as fun because it's just like, it kind of feels too much on easy mode where I prefer pulling these niche units where I was like, okay, Skull Lord, I was going to use him in Clan Boss, but now I've got, other things to do in Clan Boss. But, I can still build him as my specialist for, Hydra, which is fantastic. I like having specialist units that I can focus on and progress in everything, as opposed to the Nut who's just like, yeah, but he just carries you everywhere. I'm like, yeah, fair. And, we've got Husk as well, who's another big build that I can do as well. As I mentioned, Magna for... PvP. I've just got a lot of niche units that I'm really excited to build for their specific purposes. So that's where the account is at. As I mentioned over here, when we take a look at the Arbiter mission, so literally in the Arbiter missions, we got to do the Spirit one, then we got to do Magic, then Force, then Void, and then we've got to unlock a tier 6 mastery. I think I need I think it's about 150 more scrolls for my Fayne, and she's done. Then this is easy as well, once I got the 5th one. Win 200 classic arena battles, which, I could probably knock that over in 2 to 3 days. And then the rest is just, easy clap through the generic stuff that's not really much of an issue. And it's just how many gems I want to spend on Demon Lord keys. So what I'm thinking, let me know what you guys think. Should I spend the 500 gems? Because if we look at the calendar here, if we look at daily login, there we go. Dude, I wish I had the day 24 one today so I could put it on the 2x. Wait, how long's this got left? How long's the 2x left for? It's only 7 hours. Damn it. I just want more. I've been so lucky. But yes, if we go over to this daily login, let me know what you guys think. Basically, on day 23, I can do Spirit. I could then pay to unlock Magic for 200 and do Magic. Day 24, I do Force because Force unlocks tomorrow. And then I could pay to do the Void. And then after that, I should get 200 arena wins within, the sort of 3 days, which 24 would be one of those days effectively. So 1, 2, 3 days to get those arena wins. And then I've got like a 4-day leeway to match or beat my other one, depending on how much diamonds I want to spend on Clan Boss keys. So let me know what you guys think. The other thing is, I've gone through all the dungeons. I feel like I've done everything I need to do. If I'm doing this, I may actually go ahead and build and do my Awaken for my 5-star Gallic, just so I can maximize that damage in the clan boss. I feel like I've proven that we can do decent clan boss damage with these free champions. And I just think I might give him his soul so I can squeeze that little bit more damage out of it, so I can save a few diamonds towards the tail end, gems towards the tail end of this, especially if I'm spending 500 to unlock those dungeons. But you guys let me know what you think, what you think I should be doing on this account. At the end of the day, I'm just having fun on this one, and I'm leaning towards maining this one as well. just because it's a hell of a lot of fun. Oh, also, so we have the fodder to go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have that fodder ready to go ahead and make our magic 6-star. And then the other thing is I'll just burn gems to, and I've got a bunch of energy incoming today as well. If we look at Real-Time Arena, if I get 4 wins, I'll get another 2 energy refills as well. We got that energy. We've got a bunch coming up tomorrow with, we'll have CVC and also guild shop resets. That's another 1,000 stamina. So I should have plenty of energy coming up to go ahead and make my final 6-star. Also, if we go over to the passes, this one's got 3 days and 1 hour left. That's going to be a bit too slow for me. So I don't even think I'll end up feeding this Gallic. I'll probably just hold on to him and feed him later on. But yeah, like we'll be able to farm up enough food because if you look at it, we've already made, what's that, 4, 8, 9, 10. We've already made 10 4-stars as well with our progression, and we made a few 3-stars as well. So should be pretty easy to go ahead and cruise up and make our 2 6-stars in the next 2 days if we want to do that. As I mentioned, I am also trying to squeeze in this finite tournament because through these Arbiter missions, I got up to 417 points just from doing the Arbiter missions. So I was like, if I can get this to 1050, claim this extra 50, and then on top of that, oh yeah, I lucked out on because I some of those extra epics in the champion chase. I got the extra 200 here, and we're sitting in rank 3, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I still haven't claimed my Artor either, so I'll save him for CVC. But yeah, if we look at this one, so that would have been 50 extra there, and then if I can complete the dungeon divers in the next 9 hours, that would be an extra 100. So that would be a 150 boost, and then the fusion warm up is going to give us 20, so it would be 170 extra. And if I got 170 extra here, it would bring me to what's that? 980, which would get me the extra legendary skill tome. So I think that's what I'm going to push through in the next day, do a little bit of Fire Knight to get that clapped up, and then just farm fodder. And between Fire Knight and fodder farming, that should get me through the dungeon divers to at least this 50, which I'm hoping I can do in that amount of time. And like I said, then I get an extra legendary skill book, which is super solid. Now, if I saw in my sights that I could actually claim my Artor, which is only 500 points, if I thought I could get, P2 and get an extra couple of these bad boys, or P1, or even just get to this legendary book, I would have done it, but I just don't think I'm going to get there unless I luck out. I think from Faction Wars, I will be able to get I should be able to get this Ancient Shard today. If we take a look, how many 3s? Yeah, because I've got a bunch of 1-stars here. So if I 3-star them out, oh, maybe I claim the Artor to do that. I don't know if I'll need to. But yeah, I should be able to get a few 3-stars in these bad boys while we still have the final days of free gear removal. And maybe that will get me to the Ancient Shard as well. Let's see how we go. Maybe we get a Lego and, we're cooking. But we'll wait and see. That is where the account is at. Like I said, I'm really happy with the progression on this one. I've been having a ton of fun with this account. And we just managed to pull like an amazing duo to get the Ally Protect for our Clan Boss team. And also, the counterattack's huge as well for amplifying that damage. So the kind of team I'd look at would be running these two here, along with the Gallic, along with the Fayne, and then try maybe Deacon with his skill 3 off, or just Tagoar for the speed buff. It's like, do I take speed lead or do I take speed buff? I think probably I'd just run Tagoar because then we get the speed buff. We also get the extra HP. Yeah, and we get the revive as well, which is clutch. I mean, Deacon's effectively a healer because if everyone's on War Master, we're getting the healing through the leech. So that's what I'm thinking about. Anyway, that is the account update. I was pretty rapt that I pulled that combo of champions and like the added factor that Jareg synergizes with Vargol, so I can make use of that synergy as well. Dude, I'm just super excited with where this account's at. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.